And but the thing we really don't like is talking. So if you could like maybe just like not be selfish and listen for freaking an hour and a half, it'd be a really, really great thing to do. All right, so we're gonna bring up your first contestant. She hails from Long Island, I believe. Her name is Elaine Ritz. Everybody, give her a hand.
Let's hear it from the 60s. We're all from the 60s, ladies and gentlemen. But we have some nice young people, and then we have us old folks here. Let's hear it for everybody from Westchester tonight. Westchester. I didn't realize it, but people from Westchester have a lot of history. Like, for example, the name Tuckahoe. Did you know that that was an Native American word that means get me the hell out of the city? I just wrote that on my way here. It takes 3 hours to get here. But thanks for having me. I know that some of you are wondering, is that the love child of Barbara Streisand and Barry Manilow? But no, you know, they're rich. They could get everything lifted and tucked and everything. I just look in the mirror and want to kill myself, so I do stand-up comedy instead. You know the wrinkles you have? They're like crow's feet. I call them a hen house going on. Stop it that I call them a hen house going on? Oh, thank you. This is called comedy. I'm in a competition. Thank you. So then my friend says these laugh lines are not that funny, but they have two other names. One is parentheses. I said, great, I got a run-on sentence. Thank you. So she said, you might like the name marionettes. What do I got, a puppet show? I got the Lion King happening. Jokes. Makes you laugh. So then you got that term like muffin top. You got a baker's dozen. You know, I'm looking in the mirror. These are jokes. So then they have this thing, hourglass figure. I call it a week and a half. Comedy just that easy. So I used to be a school teacher in New York City. Very tough city. Let's hear it. Is that the school teacher in New York City? It doesn't matter. Okay, well the kids were very tough, you know, like you walk in my school and you see the school colors. Dried blood red and black and blue. At the graduation we couldn't find the valedictorian. She was on America's Most Wanted. Very tough school. You heard of carving your sweetheart's name in your desk? These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. Very tough kids. Teacher, teacher, how do you tell time? That's easy. How long did you have me locked in the closet yesterday? And to teach them how to read, I had to teach them run, Spot, run. Dick's got a gun. Spot is a pit bull. Run, Spot, run. And those were the 10th graders. So now I'm retired, and I'll tell you a little more about my history. You know, I was married twice, and I was married to a Jewish guy and a Chinese guy. And some people say, what's the difference? And surprisingly, nothing. They were both fat. But I like big guys, and I was sorry that I was divorced because this past Hanukkah and Thanksgiving were both on the same day. So if you're Jewish and you have to make a dinner, and you have a mother-in-law you have to impress, I would have only had to have her over once. And having a Chinese husband means you have 3 New Years. So you have the American New Year's, you have fireworks. Then you have the Chinese New Year's, fireworks. Then comes the Jewish New Year's, no fireworks. Unless you eat that gefilte fish with a lot of horseradish, then you have fireworks. I don't know how many of you realize that the Jewish religion has a lot of different groups. Like I grew up pretty in like an Orthodox or a conservative synagogue. I know I'm in a bar like with sports on and men with black t-shirts and a lot of jewelry, so I don't know if I'm relating too much, but that's part of the joke right there. That was part of my joke. So I went to this very reform, hip shul, synagogue, where on Yom Kippur, when you're not supposed to eat from sundown to sundown, they break for lunch there. I call it Judaism light. They have a female cantor, a female rabbi. They're wearing like overalls. They're married to each other. They're singing guitar hootenanny songs on the Sabbath. You're not even supposed to touch the microphone. Okay. I'll save those jokes for the Westchester Women's Jewish Center next Tuesday. Okay? So, being in Manhattan is a crazy place. Some of you might work. How many of you work in Manhattan? Go to oh, you work right here around the corner? So, there's this guy in Manhattan. I call him Bob. He lays down on the ground on the corner of 33rd and 8th Avenue. And the guy's amazing because he lays there. People bring him cigars, milkshakes. He just basks in the sun and people bring him things. Me, I worked for 20 years. I had to wake up early like you do, and you have like therapists to calm your stress levels, and then I have like 8 pills I take every day. I got 14 doctors if you count the, what do you call that, veterinarian. So like, this guy gets all this money and all this help. He's laying in the sun all day. So, he doesn't even have to worry what he eats. Like, I'm not allowed to eat carbs, I can't eat meat. So I had a great idea, and I hired Bob to be my life coach. Wow. That killed on Broadway, let me tell you. So, I have this habit. I go up to strange dogs. You might do this, and you, like, talk to them. You don't talk to the owner, but you talk to the dog. So I go, "What's the matter, boy? What's the matter?" So this man had a dog in the subway. Don't ask me why. Maybe it was a special help dog. "What's the matter, boy? What's the matter?" Maybe it was a girl dog. And then I don't stop there. I go up to the owner. "What's the matter, Mr. Smart Man with the Scientific American magazine? What's the matter?" If that's not crazy, I look across the train. There's a Hasidic Jew there. "What's the matter, Mr. Jewish Man? You can't eat bread for 7 days? And now you won't be in the train with us at all until the end of Passover?" Okay. Any questions? You know, I am a school teacher. Any questions so far? Okay, well, these two I'm taking with me. I don't know them, but they're coming on the road with me. They're my best fans I've ever had. Okay, well, you've been a great audience. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Keep it going.